Today we're going to review how to do different gradients inside Adobe Photoshop. I'm almost finished here. What I'm doing now is I'm going ahead and getting all 9 of my labels done. So I've got my linear swapped. Okay. And I'm going to hold down the Alt key and drag down. And then I can do my last 3 items. All I have to do is draw one elephant, and I'm going to hold my Alt key and make a couple duplicates there. Hold my Alt key and drag across. So again, for this project, I do have this in a 9 by 9 square, and it does help a lot to go ahead and have all of your items labeled first, and then you can just go and click and drag your animals there, and now we're ready to begin doing our different gradients. Inside, I did go ahead and rearrange my elephants in order to make it easier. So with all of these, I'm going to go and click my shape tool, and then I'm going to click my fill where I can get my gradient toolbar. The first one is linear 45. So I've got linear, but right here for the angle, I'm going to choose 45 degrees and hit enter. I'm going to go to my third one, fill, and I'm going to choose the linear, but make that 180 degrees. Now a short segue here. So I've got 45, but it doesn't say degrees. So how can I add that symbol in there? We're going to go to Type, Panels, and we're going to go to our Glyphs panel. And then I'm going to need to change my font here because I'm using a funky font that is not necessarily in there. So let me change that, and we will add our glyph. So I open my Glyphs panel, and I'm in a Basic Latin. I can go down here, and I can put my mouse over here. So I can just click twice to insert it. And then I want to go ahead and do the same thing over here. And if we're not sure, if we right click and kind of hover over this, sometimes it will tell us the actual name, and it will actually say degree sign. Alright, for a linear swapped, I can go back up here. So this is my swap. So it's going to be just like the one above it, but we're swapping the colors. To the middle one, we're going to choose radial. So I'm going to, instead of linear, I'm going to choose radial, like a circle. And this one here, we're going to go ahead and first put it in radial. And just like the other, we're going to swap the colors. And then at the bottom, we have the ones that we don't use as much. So this one we're going to change to angular, or angle. Reflective, and finally diamond. Okay. So when you see them all together, it should be pretty easy to see the difference between a circle with the radial versus a diamond. One of the ones students can get tripped up on is this one here for reflective. I'm going to go and pull down a guide here. So imagine you've got this guide here, and so it's acting like a mirror. So the same color is at the top and the bottom. So our top color is going to be the seafoam green, and then the bottom color is going to be the seafoam green. You can also tell the angular because it will have that one really sharp line in there dividing the colors. And I can also go over here to the appearance panel on the right side and get to my gradient options as well. So that's just a really good review for the different types of gradients in Adobe Photoshop. And again, it really helps to make a 9 by 9 grid of these, label each of them, go ahead and change the gradients, and then you'll have all that knowledge for your Adobe Certified Professional exam.